Thanks for calling Runs on 50. How may I help you?
Hi. I was in there about, an hour and 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
And as usual, the service was wonderful. And the food was delicious, especially the fries, which I love.
Crinkled it.
Well, thank you.
However, and there's always a but,
Mm-hmm.
my general concern is, and I'm a small business owner. I own several hair styling salons throughout Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
But the employee who took my order was not wearing a belt with his pants. And I hate to nitpick, but I just wonder if there's some sort of general policy on that. Is it a no belt zone, or is it kind of an optional deal? Or
No, they're supposed to. If their pants are too big, they're supposed to wear a belt.
Okay, and that was just my concern, because I'm with my youngest Sarah. I don't want her seeing, Johnny Saggy pants. But
Okay, so hold on one second. Hello, my name is April. How can I help you?
hi, April. I don't want to, and I hate to be such a bother, but this whole belt situation has just kind of got me a little perturbed.
Could you explain?
Well, I love Run's Restaurants, and as a small business owner, I own several hair salons throughout Nebraska. My concern is, if employees aren't going to wear the belts, then what else does that lead to? Because I don't want my youngest, Sarah, seeing Johnny Saggy pants and his FUBU boxers.
Oh. When were you here?
About an hour and 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
And like I told the other lady, but prior to this transfer, the service was wonderful, the food was fine, but it's more of just a general policy concern from my end.
Okay. We do have a policy about wearing belts. I guess I didn't really notice what it is that you're talking about, but I can find out who was up there and talk to them about that, because we do have a policy about wearing belts and that sort of thing.
And I figured as much, because a business like yours doesn't stay at the top of, the industry for so long without such a policy. I guess my fear is I don't want to see a place I love as much as Run's to turn into something that it shouldn't be. Because I know you hold yourselves out to a very high standard.
Yeah, definitely.
And, I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking for a reprimand of any sort. The food was delicious as usual. My number 2 was perfectly cooked. The fries were crisp. But I just would not like to receive those items from someone who apparently went to the school of thought that, oh, hey, got my wallet, got my phone, don't have my belt, I'm ready to go to work today.
Yeah.
And April, I don't think you want to work in that kind of environment.
No, I don't. I rag on people constantly.
Yes.
Issues.
And ragging on people is exactly what needs to be done here, because Runza is too good for this. For Johnny Saggy Pants taking my order. And it's not, let's be honest, we both know it's tough to find good help. We're both in the small business industry. I've had to deal with employees who have struggled with dress code, who have struggled with appearance. I had one guy, he must have not showered for 2 days, showing up to do hair work, and it just, I guess, I'm not sure what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for the fact that I want Runza to care about it because I don't want it to slip into something it's not. Because we're all battling chains. We're all battling the McDonald's of the world. In my industry, it's cost cutters. Mm-hmm. Now, I believe that I had 1 second here. Hold on, my wife's burned the rolls.
No, I do not.
She appears to be the corporate director, and I don't want to go above and beyond your guys' heads, but my fear is I'm going to have to if we can't let this person go.
Personally, I can't do anything about that. I'm not actually a manager. I'm a supervisor. We don't have a manager here right now.
Oh boy.
And let's see, tomorrow's Sunday. I don't think we have one in tomorrow either. It'd be Monday morning. That one would be here. I believe the manager and the assistant manager would be here and available for the phone between 10:30 and 11.
10:30 and 11?
Because that's the best time where they're actually going to come to the phone, because after 11 it's lunch and they don't take phone calls because
it's so busy. Well, it should be. It's a great place.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you can... Do you have, I guess, authority to do any sort of punishment?
Unfortunately not.
I mean, what I would like to see is...
And that person's actually already gone for the day as well.
You're kidding. And I know it's tough on a Saturday.
Sure I know who you're talking about. So.
You do?
Pretty sure.
Can we go ahead and just give him a general spanking, so to speak?
What I can do is talk to the assistant manager and have her write him up for dress code violations.
Let's go ahead and write him up for dress code violations.
Absolutely.
I would hate to... Because, April, you sound like a very intelligent and wonderful woman, and I know that I don't want to put you in a position where you're doing something you're uncomfortable with, but I think this employee, and it appears like you know who I'm speaking about, he's just not putting the Runza face in the best light possible, and with the economy, with the struggles of Omaha businesses as a whole, if Runza starts getting hit with things like this, I don't know what to do. Because you're one of the last few fighting still. It's the 12th round and you're the only ones taking punches.
And
you try, and you do above trying. You do great work. I mean, like I said, I don't know how you don't eat those cheeseburgers every minute of the day, because they're wonderful.
Oh, I think I eat one every day for lunch, though.
Well, I would too. And if I wasn't married, I would ask you out for a date for lunch. You sound amazing. But, like I said, Johnny Saggy Pants, so to speak, maybe just don't let him work the register for the rest of the afternoon. I don't know what sort of...
Well, like I said, he's gone for the day.
He's gone?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's thank Jesus Christ for that.
I sent him home at 1.
You did? That's good. I'm sure he was hungover or smoking marijuana. I don't know.
Nope, that's just normal for that individual.
Well, that's too bad. And I'm sure he otherwise is a nice gentleman, but that's okay. Well, like I said, I don't want to be, a sore spot, a bothersome fellow, but when I see a place I love so much slipping a little bit, I feel like as a small business owner of several salons throughout Nebraska, I need to point out just to make sure things are running smoothly. So
I share your concern.
Well, thank you, April, and you know what? Go ahead and have a couple fries for me. Relax. I won't, I'm not going to follow up on this, but, if I see Johnny Saggy Pants at a corn concert or whatever the kids are into these days, I might have to tell him otherwise.
Alrighty.
Okay. Well, thank you, April. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope that, your orders and filings and such go well.
You too, and thank you for your concern.
I appreciate that, April, and like I said, concern is maybe a strong word, but let's just call it bothered. Actually, is bothered more than concerned?
I guess how you take it, I guess.
Because it's somewhere between It's somewhere between irritated and angry, but it's not to the level where it's like, I'm never going to go to Runza again. I think we both know that's a lie.
We hate to lose your customers.
Well, as a father of 6, Runza is one of the great options I have when my drunken whore of a wife refuses to cook 6 nights a week, so Runza will continue to be frequent, and I just don't want to be served by a kid who is probably looking at internet pornographic girl-on-girl, on-boy craziness. That's terrible. So, anyways, thanks again, and just trying to keep all the ducks in a row, so.
Absolutely.
Alright, well, if you happen to fire the individual, I will applaud. But if you just happen to give him a good old-fashioned scolding tomorrow when he comes in late and a little smelling like vodka and Sprite, we both know what to do.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, go ahead and smile for me and have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thanks, April.
Bye.